It was supposed to be a triumphant return to the spotlight, but instead, Meghan Markle's appearance at the Gotham 2025 TV Awards turned into a PR disaster that left onlookers stunned and social media in a frenzy. Eyewitnesses claim the former Duchess of Sussex was mocked and coldly received by event staff as she made her grand entrance at the star-studded ceremony in New York City. What was meant to be a red carpet moment quickly soured into a cringeworthy episode that has reignited long-standing criticisms of Meghan's public behavior and polarizing persona. According to several insiders who worked behind the scenes, Meghan arrived at the venue 40 minutes late, reportedly demanding last-minute changes to her seating arrangements and red carpet timing. She acted like she was the headliner, one production assistant revealed. But this wasn't her night, and staff were already stretched thin. She was told to wait, and she didn't like that at all. When she was eventually ushered in, some staff could be seen rolling their eyes, while one was overheard sarcastically whispering, "Here comes the Queen." Cameras may have captured her smiling, but sources confirmed that tensions were boiling behind the scenes. In the days following the awards, videos began circulating on social media showing what appeared to be Meghan engaging in frosty exchanges with red carpet managers. One clip shows her abruptly cutting off a publicist mid-sentence, her facial expression shifting from posed grace to unmistakable irritation. Commentators have since dissected the moment, noting it as yet another example of her alleged pattern of demanding behavior in professional settings. Critics argue this is far from an isolated incident. Ever since stepping back from royal duties in 2020, Meghan has attempted to rebrand herself as a media mogul and Hollywood power player, but her attempts have frequently been met with skepticism. From the failed Spotify deal where executives publicly criticized her team's lack of deliverables to the reported tensions on the set of her Netflix docuseries, industry insiders have quietly shared a common sentiment: she's hard to work with. She enters every room expecting the red carpet to roll itself out, said a senior awards coordinator who spoke under anonymity. But this time, the industry wasn't playing along. That sentiment was echoed by attendees who noticed Meghan lingering on the red carpet long after other guests had passed, seemingly trying to command media attention. It looked forced, one guest noted. She was posing like she was at the Oscars, not a TV award show. Another sore point came during the ceremony itself. Meghan was reportedly seated at a premium table near prominent showrunners and producers, but sources say the conversation at her table was awkwardly quiet. "There's a reason she hasn't landed a major TV role since Suits," remarked one producer. "The buzz around her name doesn't translate into professional respect. She's still acting like the Duchess of Sussex, but the room has moved on." Perhaps most damaging was her reported exchange with a young volunteer, whom Meghan allegedly chastised for holding her name card upside down. "She didn't even say thank you," said the volunteer's colleague. "She just looked annoyed and said, 'Do you know who I am?'" The moment, while not caught on camera, has made its way into several verified testimonies posted online, adding fuel to the growing perception of her entitlement. To make matters worse, Meghan reportedly left before the final two awards were announced, a move many interpreted as a snub. "It's poor form to walk out early unless you absolutely have to," said one veteran entertainment journalist. But she wasn't presenting. She wasn't receiving an award, and maybe that bruised her ego. Whether Meghan's actions were truly rooted in arrogance or simply misread by an unsympathetic crowd, one thing is clear: her brand continues to walk a tightrope between empowerment and perceived elitism. While her defenders point to media bias and sexism, others argue that her behavior, especially in public, professional settings, often validates the criticism. The Gotham TV Awards incident has added another chapter to Meghan's increasingly strained relationship with the entertainment industry. If her intention was to signal her relevance and control her narrative, the reality was far less polished. For an evening meant to celebrate artistic achievement, Meghan Markle once again became the headline for all the wrong reasons. The fallout from the Gotham TV Awards has not only intensified scrutiny around Meghan Markle's Hollywood ambitions but also exposed the widening gap between her self-perception and public reception. Once hailed as a fresh, progressive voice post-royal exit, Meghan now appears increasingly out of touch with the industry she's so eager to conquer. While she continues to promote herself as a champion for women and diversity, critics argue that her off-camera conduct frequently contradicts the polished image she projects. Several PR experts have weighed in on the aftermath of the event, suggesting that Meghan's approach may be doing more harm than good. She wants to be seen as a powerful woman reclaiming her voice, said one celebrity publicist. But when that power comes off as condescending or dismissive, especially to working staff, it turns audiences and insiders off. To make matters worse, post-event chatter indicates that no major network executives approached her for further collaboration that night, even as other stars mingled freely and secured meetings. It's telling, one insider said. There was no buzz around her, just whispers of discomfort. As the dust settles, one thing is certain: Meghan Markle's path in Hollywood is becoming less about reinvention and more about redemption.